Okay, part two, rom-com battle. Happy Valentine's Day. Um, this is gonna be a short one. There's so many that I just didn't feel any way about. So many that I just couldn't remember. Like there were some good ones, but it's like I don't remember it, so it couldn't have been that great. None of these movies I've seen in a long time. I think I'll talk about it. Like there's a recent one on here, but I stand by it completely. But let's get to it. My personal best rom-com decade battle, the 2000s versus 2010s. This is it, part two. I'm not going to do one for this decade because I don't see the point. I don't remember any that came out last year other than like To All the Boys Part 2, Kissing Booth Part 2, but none of them are great. None of them stand out. I'm not doing TV shows. But let's get into it. Okay, as always, let's get a random one. Cool. All right. You see remnants of the last battle. All right. Again, I apologize for my handwriting. Let's start off. Let's do 2010s. It's shorter. It's quicker. Warm Bodies, Scott Pilgrim, Easy A, To All the Boys, and that's what I was talking about. One of them was on there. Is gonna have a bye. Always Be My Maybe. I don't remember a lot about it. I remember Randall Park is in it. I remember Keanu Reeves had a cameo. And that's about all. Alright. Excuse me. So I don't think it deserved to be on there. It felt fake. Alright. So Warm Bodies. Scott Pilgrim. I could tell you right now, Scott Pilgrim is gonna win. But I have to talk about it because Warm Bodies is basically a Romeo and Juliet but with zombies. In the movie they explain, I think they did a good job with the zombies. They start coming back to life and start getting emotion. Like in every zombie thing I've ever seen, some people didn't want to kill them because they didn't think they'd be dead. They thought that the person was in there somewhere. If you look for a cure, that means you're trying to cure being a zombie. And this movie gave an interesting solution to the cure for zombieism. Zombieitis. Oh my god. Zombieitis. But yeah. It's good, it's not bad. It's just Scott Pilgrim. These movies aren't in any particular order. They're in the order that I've seen them to write them down. But yeah. Yeah, let's just stop delaying. I'm sitting there looking at it like thinking, let's just stop delaying. Let's go. You won. Okay. So I don't even do I have to talk about Scott Pilgrim because it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not gonna talk about Scott Pilgrim. All right, Easy A versus To All the Boys. It's kind of similar in its approach, to be honest. Easy A, this girl start like saying she did favors stuff to people, but while getting paid for it. Uh, um, Pim Bagley's in it. I can't think of the main character, but you know who she is. What is her name? She was in Help. She was in Spider-Man movie, La La Land. I cannot think of her damn name. Zombieland. But yeah, she's everywhere. What was her name? I'm not gonna remember it. But and To All the Boys, her sister still like love letters she wrote when she was younger, ish, and now some other people coming back and because they read the letter and it ends with a cliffhanger. There's three movies. The first of three. I thought it was good. It's filmed in Oregon, Portland, I believe. I know it's Oregon. I'm not sure if it's Portland. So that has an interesting setting also. I think it's one of the first like movies I remember seeing that specifically states like is in Oregon. Because I know Grimm, the TV show, was for sure, but it was like interesting that it was a movie. Like it caught me off guard. Yeah, it's just a sweet movie. Asian cast mostly. but not mostly. uh, but it's good. It's hard to stack them up against each other because as I think about it, it's has some similarities, but it's very different at the same time. Um, you know, it seems controversial. And got a pocket full of sunshine. I'm just gonna go with To All the Boys. I think it has more heart, if that makes sense. No, I'm not in the mood, so we just gonna switch. Okay, so now we got Scott Pilgrim versus To All the Boys, and yeah, Scott Pilgrim's gonna win that one. I think every cast has due. Knives, Scott, and then Superman was in it. Brie Larson was in it. It's an ensemble cast, dude. Like, I can't just sit here and be like, yo, To All the Boys, because it has more heart. Scott Pilgrim has heart. It has a gamer element to it. It's Canada. There's snow. I love snow. Dude, Scott Pilgrim wins. Like, cha-ching. Okay, so Scott Pilgrim from the 2010 decade is waiting. All right. So 2000s. Look at this. This shit is fucking crazy. Knocked Up versus Nick and Nora. Proposal versus 51st Dates. 2 Weeks Notice versus Forgetting Sarah Marshall. The Sweetest Thing has a bye. Knocked Up is a timeless classic. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. It is very much a romantic movie as much as a comedy movie. Like boy meets girl, they sex, and your baby is the result. And they learn to like love each other, learn to get along with each other, learn to live with each other, and then they slip up, they mess up. They have a huge argument about baby books. It's amazing, and yeah, it's interesting. I hate it. What is her name? The lead actress. I hated her for a long time because she trashed it and trashed the people talking about they were sexist and all this stuff, but you knew who they were. Like, it's Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen. I don't understand. No, not them like personally, but like the script and shit. All right, so Nick and Nora, dude, the music changed my life. The music helped me mentally too. This is hard. I love Knocked Up just because it's a classic. I love Nick and Nora for the goddamn vibes, man. Oh, I can honestly see Nick and Nora versus Scott Pilgrim in the fight. But I have to give Nick and Nora just the music, man. Just the music. All right. Proposal. Another random singing element in it. To the window, to the wall, she was like chanting, to the sweat drop down my to all the ski. 51st Dates. I cannot think of her name. Now I want to say Reese Witherspoon. It's not Reese Witherspoon. I can't think of her name. Adam Sandler and her. It's another Adam Sandler way he pulls off a serious role, a romantic role, a loving role. She has amnesia, and he's just there for her, constantly reliving their dates, reliving getting to know her, re-getting to know her, and getting along, all that stuff. It gets a little bit murky as you realize that in the movie, like, they have baby now. So just thinking about like every time she woke up, she reset. What that must have been like to have a baby inside you. Like, like it's a little bit crazy. Let's go with Proposal. It's less controversial. So, 2 Weeks Notice for Getting Sarah Marshall. Let's go with 2 Weeks Notice. I love Sarah Marshall. Dude shows his penis, his dick. And you know, not that that's a deal breaker, but it sets the tone. Like, it happens at the beginning of the movie. It definitely sets the tone. There's some pauses in it. There's some memorable lines, but I don't think it compete with um God, Hugh something and Sandra Bullock. I think just because she works for him and then she like wants to quit and they end up being together. Like, you can't compete with that. Um, Sweetest Thing with the Bye, and these two go up against each other. Um, it's a raunchy movie. I love it. It's funny. It's it's a little hard. Let's go with Sweetest Thing. It's definitely a wild card. Okay, so Proposal versus Nick and Nora. And this is in San Francisco. I love San Francisco. Um, like I said, just the vibes. Let's go with Nick and Nora. I think because like he was with someone else, he was lovelorn over that person, but then Nora kind of gave him a different point of view, or like told her from her perspective of what she's seeing, because the friend's gonna tell the friend the real shit versus what they tell their like significant other. And just to see him fall out of love and then fall in love with Nora just based off like that's good. The Proposal got Ryan Reynolds, and it's not that it's bad. It's just the idea that they're gonna end up together. He works for her, and they gonna meet his parents, and they fall in love with her. Like, this is the first girl he brought home type shit. So I mean, obviously they're gonna end up together. But Nick and Nora, you don't really necessarily know they're gonna end up together until like the very end. They kept going back and forth, but yeah. So let's not even lie to myself and act like the Sweetest Thing is gonna go up in the end. It's just not. I'm not even gonna discuss it. Okay. I said it in the beginning, and now look what happened. Nick and Noah versus Scott Pilgrim. I might draw. I might have a draw. Like, they could be in the same universe, bro. I might have a draw. Both are music driven. I might have to draw, honestly. Both are music driven. Both kind of have the same concept, but more in Scott Pilgrim. Ramona keeps trying to leave him, and he keeps trying to win her back. She doesn't really do anything. Think about it. Like, he spends a lot of the movie trying to win her. Like, she's the coolest, and he wants her. And she goes back with Gideon, and he has to like fight 7 evil exes for her. And okay, it's kind of messed up movie. Nick and Nora, like, they both benefit each other. They both help each other grow in a way. Like, he helps her come out her shell. She helps him get over someone that did not even feel the same way about her. They're both music driven. I'm leaning more towards Scott Pilgrim just because the Edgar Wright directed and the gamer element to it. But I can easily say Nick and Nora at the same time. I might have to give this one a draw, man. Yeah, that's just it's just too much to think about. Draw. They both win. I it's hard, man. Like, I saw it coming when I wrote them down, but this is hard. Okay, so that'll do it. I had to do a draw. Nick and Nora and Scott Pilgrim. I don't know how to pick between the two. So that's the end of the best rom-com decade battle for my personal favorites. 2000s versus 2010. Nick and Nora, Scott Pilgrim is a draw in the final. I actually feel good about it. Like, it was bothering me. Now I feel good about it. It's a draw. That'll do it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy each other. Eat a bunch of stuff. Get drunk if you want to, responsibly. Yeah, I'll be back.